Many of us believe that advancing from middle management to senior executive positions takes time, patience, and it requires hard work, struggles, and sacrifice before we can achieve these ambitious goals. But what if I told you that's not true? What if I told you that you can expect this to happen much faster? Instead of years, this could be done in weeks or months, as long as you set your intention. It may sound too good to be true, but I have seen it happen time and time again, not only for myself, but also many of my clients. One client of mine went from finance director to CFO position in just 5 weeks after she set her intention. And myself, I got my second vice president position just 6 weeks after I have did what I'm gonna share in this video. I got to relocate from Asia back to Europe and to be with my family. It all started with deciding to believe, trust, and feel grateful for all the great things you already have, while expecting even greater things to happen to you. Now you might be asking, but I've tried positive thinking. It does not work for me. And I hear you. I really understand what you mean. Here's the thing. It's not just about thinking positively or visualizing. It is about feeling it. It's about living in the reality you desire right now in this very moment. When you truly trust, you enter a state of being where everything is possible. Your brain releases frustration, your mind becomes clear, and you now tap into your unlimited potential. In this state, your reality is no longer separate from your desire. They become one actually. And here is where belief comes in. When you believe your goal, you expect something to happen. You are not hoping for it or wishing for it. Instead, you know it. You are living as if you have already achieved it. It has already happened. It is already yours. The job, the promotion, the position that you would like to have, it is already yours. It's just that your LinkedIn profile has not been updated. You can think of it as ordering a package online. When you place the order, you know it will be shipped and arrive at your address. There's no doubt or questioning of where it is or why it has not arrived yet. You simply know it will arrive because you placed the order. This package is already yours. When you have this level of belief, this is when external factors start to respond to your internal change to create that alignment. So how do you do this? How do you trust? How do you know? It all starts with your thoughts and your feelings. You see, the thoughts you think will create feelings. The feeling you have cause you to take actions, and the actions you take will give you the result you are living right now. When you think thoughts of lack, frustration, anxiety, disappointment, or worry, you are sending out a signal that creates more of these experiences in your life. In other words, you are attracting more of the same to yourself. But when you choose to think thoughts of abundance, gratitude, and possibility, you are creating a whole different reality. You tune into different frequency. One where what you want is not only possible, but inevitable. So how do you shift your thoughts and feelings? It starts with awareness. Pay attention to what you are thinking and feeling through the day. You want to notice when you get caught up in frustrations or feeling of being a victim. Perhaps your company just did a reorganization and you are impacted. Maybe your sponsor left the job and the promotion you were promised is now gone. Or you didn't get that job offer. You were so sure that you were perfectly fit. All these external factors, they trigger feelings of frustration, disappointment, anxiety, and self-doubt. Once you catch yourself in this state, you need to consciously choose to shift. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, what would I be thinking right now if I truly believed that everything was working out perfectly for me? How would I feel? How do you feel that your desire, whether it's the promotion, the salary increase, or a new working environment, are already on their way to you now? In another video, I shared the powerful combination of journaling and meditation for visualizing your desired reality. It is important to know that this is not just about setting your goals in your New Year resolution or staring at your vision board. It is about truly feeling it within every cell of your body. I want you to imagine for a moment, what would it feel like to have your perfect position? How do you feel now that you have the financial abundance? How do you go to work when you are in an organization where you feel deeply valued, respected, recognized, and well compensated? During your meditation or journaling session, allow yourself to fully embody these feelings. Let them wash over you and fill you up. By doing so, you are not just imagining, you are actively changing your brain chemistry to create new neural pathways that align with your desired reality. This process is not just a one-time effort. You need to do this daily. Begin each morning right after you are awake and every evening before you go to bed. Instead of checking your phone in the morning to remind yourself of the problems you have not solved yesterday, take this precious time to believe, to trust, and to expect great things to happen. Do this twice a day, just like you brush your teeth twice daily. Now, by conditioning your brain to recognize possibilities, you will start noticing supportive signs in your environment. It's like the way you choose your cars. Once you decided what brand, color, model you want, suddenly you begin to see the exact car everywhere. But these cars were always around. It's just that your brain hasn't been programmed to notice them, to see them, until you have made your decision of what car you want. Now it's the same. As you program your brain to filter and recognize what supports your desire, you will begin to see opportunities, people, resources that you did not notice before, exactly like the story of the cars. Don't forget about gratitude. When you feel grateful for what you already have, you open yourself to receiving more of it. Make gratitude a part of your daily practice. Every morning after you wake up, every evening before you go to bed, think of at least 3 things you are grateful for. Feel that gratitude in your body, let it fill you, and carry that feeling throughout your entire day. Gratitude is an essential factor in many of my clients achieving their dream positions at the top of the ladder. You'll hear these words again and again in these case videos that I've shared in this channel.
I'm so grateful that I did them in the order I did, and I really think that where I am now is a result of the success that I had in the program earlier. It's been really, really helpful, and I've been grateful for that, and even the gratitudes, right? And continuing to
Gratitude journal.
Yeah. Continuing on with that and writing those down, and being thankful and being intentional in my gratitude and saying my thanks.
Yeah, and so that's the 3 things that I took away from this journey is positive mindset. Others impose limitations on me, which is really theirs, is not mine, and gratitude.
I feel great to start with. I feel proud about also and grateful about all the experiences I have had, the exposure I have had, the different roles in different cultures, as you said, being international in my career.
Now, you might be asking me this question, what about action? Performing my job, delivering the result, working long hours, traveling on the weekends, what about my resume? Finding sponsors and networking, do we still need to take action to make our dream come true? Absolutely, action is super important. What I want to say here is that taking action without the right mindset is not going to lead you to the transformational leap we're discussing here. It is not about forcing things or making sacrifices to achieve your goals. When you trust, know, and expect great things to happen, the right actions will naturally become clear to you. You will be taking inspired actions. That means being in the right place at the right time, meeting the right people, and seeing opportunities present themselves to you because now you are ready to receive them. This is inspired action. It is not about struggling or forcing. It is about following your intuition, trust your instinct, and taking steps that feels right for you as you being your future self, feeling who you want to become. When you take inspired actions, it does not feel like struggle. It actually feels effortless. It's like you're doing exactly what you are meant to do. And this is when great things start to happen. And this is when you start to see these positive coincidences. You start to see even miracles. Now let's talk about expectations. And this is where many people make mistakes. They may say that they want a senior executive position where they feel valued, recognized, and can make a bigger impact, a high income. But deep down, they have doubts, they have their self-limiting beliefs that hold them back. However, when you truly expect something to happen, when you know deep down the result is there, it is guaranteed. It's like the package you ordered online, you know it will arrive at your address. When you release attachment to a specific outcome and trust whatever happens is for your highest good, you'll open yourself to receive even more than what you have imagined. I have seen this pattern with many of my clients. Just before they achieve their dream positions, they face something really bad, a significant setbacks in their career, some big changes in their organization. For example, for years, one of my clients was promised the CFO position at her organization while she was working as the finance director. She met and exceeded all the expectations, and she made major contribution to the organization. And then the company was sold. New owner came. So during her vacation, the company appointed a new CFO. There was no explanation or apology that they didn't even fulfill what they promised her. Once she got the news, she had her anger, she had her fear, she was afraid of losing her job, she was angry that the organization did not fulfill its promise after so many years of her effort. Through our coaching sessions, she shifted her perspective from fear and anger to trust and faith. And she chose to adopt this mindset of abundance. This is what she said on our coaching course just 24 hours after she got the news. I'm happy for the new CFO who got this very good job. I actually called him to tell him that I would support him during the onboarding. For my own career goal, I would love this to happen as well, but I know whatever happens is for my highest good. And next, miracle really happened. She has not even finished her vacation. Just a couple of days of having this mentality, she began receiving headhunter offers for CFO positions from external companies. Not just one offer, but several opportunities came her way. Now she is the CFO of this new organization. So expect great things to happen, but hold that expectation lightly. Trust that the universe has a plan for you that is even better than what you could expect with your limited human mind. And very importantly, expectation is not about waiting for something to happen in the future. It is about living as if it has already happened. It is about bringing the future into your present moment. Feel successful before you get the promotion. Feel fulfilled before you lead a larger team. Feel abundant before your salary increases. When you can create these feelings within yourself, you become a magnet for experiences that matches these feelings. This is what it means to be your future self right now, to live in the end result. That means you are living the life that already has everything you want. Imagine the version of yourself leads a team of 500. How would you feel making strategic decisions for your organization? How do you handle conflicts in your management team meetings? How would you face the pressure from the board? Start living and feeling as that version of yourself today. Do not wait for external circumstances to change. Be the change you want to see in your life. You can start with 5 minutes a day. Feel the feeling of your future identity. As you do this consistently, you'll begin to notice more moments of joy, clarity, and gratitude throughout your day. Make this practice a regular part of your life, and then you will start to see bigger changes. Opportunities will come to you, and the right people will be attracted to you. That manager that used to block your growth, your career, things frustrate you is not going to affect you so much anymore. Before you know it, you look around and you realize that you have changed. Your life have transformed, not through struggle, sacrifice, or force, but by letting go of the outcome. You trust and you expect great things to happen. Many people tell me that this is not about me. I care about other people. I do not prioritize myself because I care about others. I prioritize others like my colleagues, my family, and my friends. Now I want you to think about this. When you become better, you feel joyful, successful, and abundant. You actually inspire others to reach for more in their career, in their own lives. It's like when you're around someone who is charismatic, they are positive, they are confident, they are successful. They inspire you to believe more is possible for yourself as well. And you have the power to positively inspire and influence others too. Now I want to talk about something that can really accelerate your growth, the power of your words. The words you speak are like the spells that influence your life. They have the power to create or destroy. They can bring magic or tragedy. Pay attention to the words you use, both when you talk with others, your colleagues, your family, but more importantly, when you talk to yourself. Are you constantly complaining? Are you saying things like, my boss is blocking my career, my team is a mess, my company is toxic? Are you focusing on lack and limitations? Are you often saying these words? Job openings at the top are very rare. And even if they exist, they are already decided before even I can apply. Instead, you want to use the words of abundance, possibility, gratitude. Make a conscious choice to speak in a way that aligns with who you want to become and what you want to create. For example, instead of saying, my manager is blocking my career, say this, my manager has her own insecurities, challenges, and priorities. Instead of thinking, well, this person got that SVP job, she is much less qualified than I am, try this. I'm happy for her promotion. She proves that every possibility exists. And if she can get a senior executive position, that means it's possible for me as well. You need to learn to handle negative news and toxic people with grace, and more importantly, be mindful of how you talk to yourself. Your self-talk shapes your reality more than anything else. Speak to yourself with kindness, encouragement, and respect. Be your own biggest cheerleader. Because when you take care of yourself, you have so much more to give to others and to your dreams. And remember, self-care is not just about taking care of yourself physically, your physical health. It's about your mental and emotional health as well. Pay attention to the thoughts you are feeding to your mind. Are you constantly getting affected by negative news? Are you engaging yourself in gossips? Or are you feeding your mind with inspiring books, uplifting conversations, and celebrate your daily wins? Treat your mind like a garden. What you plant and nourish is what will grow. So be intentional about what you are planting in your mental garden. As a final note, this journey is not about reaching a destination. It is not just about getting a job title or an income increase that you want. Your journey continues beyond these milestones. There will be ups and downs. There will be days when you feel you are on top of the world, like when you get a job interview invitation. And there will be days when staying positive feels really difficult, when you, for example, got an unfair performance review from your manager. And that's okay. It's all part of the human experience. The only difference between where you are now and who you want to become, or the CEOs and top executives that you look up to, is not that you get more setbacks and failures than they did. I can guarantee you that they have faced their fair share of challenges and setbacks and failures, if not more. Also remember, you don't have to be positive all the time and feeling fantastic 24/7. Instead, just commit to consciously create your new reality. Do not let what happened yesterday define what's possible tomorrow. Now, choose to focus on what you want rather than what you do not want. As you practice this mindset consistently, you'll begin to see small changes and miracles in your life. Perhaps you'll find yourself feeling more peaceful, grateful, and you are more patient with your kids. And you have more empathy towards your manager, and you will manage stress and frustrations better and be more present with your family after you go home. With continued and consistent practice, these shifts will become a natural part of your life. Eventually, you will see larger changes. The right opportunities will come your way, and the right people will enter your life at the right time. If you're ready for this transformation, not just in terms of resume writing or interview techniques, of course, I teach you that as well, but for a significant leap in your career from middle management to senior executives. And I invite you to join my coaching program, the 1% Academy. Who is this program for? It is tailored for middle management to advance to senior executive positions. It is designed especially for those who live abroad with families and you face culture challenges, language challenges, and self-limiting beliefs of being an immigrant or being an expat. It is also for these high-performing team leaders and directors who feels that their career has hit a plateau. If that's you, you want to click the link in the description below to book a free strategy call with myself or my team members, and we'll meet you on the call. Now, let me leave you with this video to find out why you are stuck at middle management. I'll see you there.